Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. Pop's birthday is next week, but the kids are coming over today so we can celebrate his birthday. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of things that I'm going to set out. We're making this simple, and I'm making several things, but we're going to do it easy, and I take a lot of shortcuts when I do this. I have Campari tomatoes. Have you ever seen those in your grocery store? They are delicious. And they're the perfect size for this. I call them a BLT tomato. And I know it's kind of a play on words, BLT and tomato. But I take this little Campari tomato. Now, I've washed them. They're all clean. Now I'm going to go in with my little paring knife, and I am going to cut out the center of this tomato. And I'm going to take, I've got a small tasting spoon, and I'm going to hollow out the inside of this tomato because I want to make room for the B&L. Now see if you can see how I've got that hollowed out on the inside, and it's perfect. And I'm going to put them on my beautiful little platter here, and that's how I'm going to serve it. So I'm going to do another one and show you what I do, and then I think I'll just cut the top off. That might make it easier, and then hollow it out. Okay, so let me get these finished. I'm going to get these hollowed out and get them on my tray, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how we finish it up. Then we're going to make a couple of more things to go with this, okay? All right, I have all of my tomatoes hollowed out. Isn't that pretty? Now, I just put some of my shredded lettuce on the bottom of the tray and put my tomatoes down in it just so it looked a little pretty. Now, I'm going to salt these tomatoes a little bit because tomatoes love salt, and they just need, I think, they need salt. So you don't have to do this step if you don't want to. That's strictly up to you. But I want to do it a little bit. How about we put a little pepper on it too? Tomatoes like pepper. I like pepper on my tomatoes. There we go. Not much, just a little pinch. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside at the moment. So I just took a handful of my shredded lettuce. I just bought a bag. Like I said, I'm using shortcuts today. You can get you a head of lettuce. I'm using, this is iceberg, and you can shred it up yourself. But I want it a little bit finer because I want it to fit down inside that tomato. So I'm just going to I'm going to move some of this, run my knife through it a little bit, just so you see, I get it a little finer. So I got that pretty fine, so I'm going to scoop it back up and put it in my bowl. And y'all, this is going to be so simple. And I cooked up what amounted to a couple of slices of bacon, and I cut it up and fried it, and I'm just going to crumble it a little bit more with my hand as I put it in here because I want it fine as well. I don't want too big of chunks because I've got a little tomato. You got to, think about the size of your tomato. Now, if you wanted to, you could use a larger tomato. That would be delicious. And see, there's no bacon to this. And you've got a BLT without the bread. And that's what we like. Okay, so let me get rid of this and wash my hands. We're going to take this, and I'm going to add some mayonnaise. And I don't want a whole lot of mayonnaise. I got a spoon that I think I want to change to a spatula. I don't want a whole lot of mayonnaise. I want it wet, but I don't want it gloopy, if you know what I mean. I just want it coated, that lettuce and bacon coated. So I got that stirred up, and I think that's looking pretty good. It looks like it's distributed pretty good. I may need a smaller spoon. Let's see what I've got in here. You know what? I think I'm going to use this little measuring spoon. I'm going to bring my tomatoes up here. Let's move this because I think I'm done with that. Sorry. Get your tomato and simply do that. Stuff it in there and look, you've got a BLT tomato. Put it back down. Now I'm going to get these finished and then I'm going to show you what we're doing next. Y'all look at this pretty plate of tomatoes. Isn't that beautiful? All right, so I'm going to set this aside. We're done with that. That's one dish done. And it didn't take but a few minutes. Now, the next one we're going to do is going to be just as simple. And I got some of these sweet peppers, little colored peppers. I got red, orange, yellow. Aren't they cute? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the end. And then I'm going to, let me find a smaller knife. I'm going to cut them down the center. And I'm going to take out that rib and the seeds. I'm going to lay it on my platter. And you know what we could do? We had a little bit of that shredded lettuce left over, didn't we? We're not going to waste it. It's not much, but hey, give a little extra color to that platter, won't it? And see, there you go. And I'm going to lay these on here. I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to stuff them. And I'm going to get these finished up, and I'll show you what they look like all finished. Okay, see how I've got them done? And I'm just going to put them, I'm going to finish them, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I have some garden vegetable whipped cream cheese. You find it over in the grocery section with your cream cheese. And I thought the garden vegetables sounded so good to go with these peppers. Now, they had all kinds of flavors. I'm simply going to do that and lay it back on the platter. Looky there. And just smear it in, however much you want, however little you want, and put it back on that beautiful, beautiful platter. And I'm going to continue slicing my peppers and filling them with this delicious cream cheese. And I'm going to show you what the finished platter looks like. And then we're going to go on to the next thing. So before I get finishing these peppers, I'm going to get this chicken in the oven. But I just wanted to come in and show you what I've got. I've got some boneless chicken bites. These are the honey barbecue. They had these on sale. Buy one, get one free. So why not? I couldn't buy chicken and cook it myself as cheap as I got these. This is boneless chicken bites, buffalo style. Now, my boys will probably add more hot sauce. But what I'm excited about, and I haven't tried these, is the brie and raspberry puffs. Looky there, aren't they cute? That's gonna be delicious, I think. And it's just puff pastry, and it looks like it's got like a raspberry jam in the center of it, and it's baked. So I'm gonna finish these. I'm gonna get these going in the oven while I'm finishing this platter, and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you something else, okay? I have just my small cutting board, and I have a couple of blocks of cheese, and I'm gonna simply set them out. We can cut off what we want. I'll cut off a few slices to get it started. And then I'll let everybody cut what they want. Well, hey, get away from that. It's not.
What?
No, go away.
Hey, everybody.
Get in here. Get in here. Tell everybody.
Hello, happy Saturday.
I told them we're having a get-together with our children for your birthday.
I'll be 35 on the 13th. What is the date?
Today is the, I don't know. Today's the 10th.
Yeah. 3 more days, I'll be 35.
If I set the clock right, it's the 10th. Okay, so is it? Yeah, it's the 10th. So I am just simply going to cut a few slices like that. And I have some crackers that I'm going to sit here beside them. And then everybody can just help themselves. Looky there.
That is so good.
Isn't that good? It tastes like it's a bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
I knew that, didn't
It without the bread. BLT without the bread.
Healthier.
And delicious, isn't it? Now, if I can get these crackers open.
That's why I've lived so long. Because you're cooking.
Hey, let's put out a few of these crackers.
It's juicy.
Aren't they good? Now, I'm going to put out some Ritz crackers. Now, I'm going to have these available in case people want more. But I've got some of these little sociable crackers. It's got the different shapes. It's just a different flavor that we can add to our cheese tray. And, but we're not finished. We're making this. This is just a simple get-together with our children for his birthday.
You know what's good for you?
What?
That you married me and you've got a wonderful taste tester.
I know it. Isn't that true? Do y'all agree?
It's a hard job, but somebody's got to taste it.
Yeah, isn't that cute right there? Looky there. And let's make it a little pretty. Let's make it a little pretty. I have some little grape tomatoes. These have been washed. So let's just put a little color on this tray. If anybody wants to pick them up and eat them, they can, right? So there you go.
I'll take the stem off of this.
Okay.
My hands are clean. I just had a shower and bathed, washed.
And that's another dish
Sanitized.
done. And I'm going to slip that knife right there. And I'm going to sit this right here. I bought a bowl of fruit. All I'm simply going to do is, a lot of noise, open it. I'm going to leave the lid on it for now. And will you take the buns out of the oven for me?
I will.
I heated up some slider buns. And I'm going to bring some chicken over and show you in just a minute. Let me get rid of some of this.
That's a lot of buns.
I know. Okay, so the next dish, I have a block of cream cheese, and I know the majority of you already know this, and especially if you're in the South, this is kind of like a staple on any kind of gathering table. We have it summer, we have it at the holidays. It doesn't matter. Anytime we're together, we're going to do this. So I'm going to take this block of cheese, cream cheese, and I've had it softening, sitting out and getting soft. And you don't want it ice refrigerator cold. If I can get it open now.
Sure you can.
Yeah, I'll show it, won't I? I'm going to put it right in the...
Stick into it a little bit.
Yeah. I'm going to put it right in the center of my platter. That's okay, you know. We're just going to scrape off what's stuck. Because we're going to cover it up with some good stuff. Pepper jelly. Do y'all like pepper jelly? You can get it in red or green. Did you hear that? And I am simply going to spoon it over this cream cheese. Spread it out. Now, it's going to sit here, and it's going to get softer, and it's going to kind of run down this cream cheese and cover it up. So what we're going to do next with this, I've got a pretty little knife. We're going to set it here. I'm going to take some of these crackers that we used for the cheese, and I'm going to scatter them around.
There you go.
And let's put some of these crackers too.
This one looks like a butterfly.
It does, doesn't it? A 4-leaf clover.
A cracker.
A cracker. Looky here. Now, can you get any simpler than that? And we all love this dish. Looky here. Now,
I gotta go in here. I'm gonna eat it all.
okay, well, you go in there, and I'm going to finish this up and showing them what I'm doing. I'm just going to set the crackers aside so we can always come back and get more. I have a jar of salsa. I'm simply going to open it up. I have a tub of French onion dip. We love this stuff. So in case anybody don't want salsa, they can have this. I said we're making it easy today. There's no reason to stand up and do everything fresh from scratch. You don't have to have a good time. So let me clean this up a little bit, and I'm going to show you what else we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to set this out of my way because I need some room.
Go outside, Miss Patsy.
I'm going to now here's the chicken that I cooked. Looky there, you see the barbecue and you've got the buffalo. So I've got a couple of platters here that I'm going to use because I want it to be pretty. My kids know, they laugh at me because I set things out on trays, but I like my table to be pretty. We're just going to put this here, and this way I've got the buns, and we can make us a sandwich out of this. I think I've got a couple of tomatoes that I'm going to slice if anybody wants a tomato on their sandwich, and or they can just eat them like they are. And looky here, another dish done. But I've got another platter. Oh, I'm sorry. That I have the brie bites that I told you about. I am just going to slip these right here. Y'all, don't they look good? I can't wait to try these. And if he was in here, he'd probably be eating one. Like I said, he had to leave so he wouldn't. And when I was telling you these earlier, I forgot to tell you they're puff pastry. They're raspberry, and they have brie. I love brie. Looky there. Now, I've got the buns. I've got a dish here that I'm going to put the buns in. I may not sit them all in that pan, but all I did was I had baked the chicken and the brie in a 400-degree oven. So when I took them out, I turned my oven off. I put these buns on my pan here, and I just slipped them in the oven for about 5 minutes with the oven off, and they are perfectly warm. Okay, so let me get this cleaned up, and I'm going to get this counter everything cleaned up on it, and I'm going to set this spread out, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you everything as it's put together, okay? All right. I don't know if you can see everything on here. I took a little video and I've taken pictures of everything. I have some paper plates. I'm going to sit them down here on the end of the bar so everybody can grab their plate and fork and help themselves and get whatever they want to drink. Because I know my kids are going to be here in a minute. In fact, I think one's pulling in now. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. Wish Papa happy birthday. And I know he'll be thrilled to hear from you. So thanks for joining me today, because I enjoy having each and every one of you in my kitchen with me. And I certainly hope you'll come back. And I just wanted to give you a little preview of how I set up when I'm having a get-together like today. Sometimes I make a lot of stuff homemade, and sometimes I take a lot of shortcuts like I have today. And there's nothing wrong with shortcuts. It's all going to be delicious. So thanks, everybody. Please come back and see me soon. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, hit that notification bell so you'll know when we put out another video. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you soon.